everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. 3 days in a row, I tell you what, getting back into it, work's settling down, life's settling down, and it's going quite well. However, for one person it's been a bit of a sad time in his and his family's life, and that is Matty Lindholm. Now this is one of his soaps that was sent to me from Marion the Barbarian, Matty Lindholm Shaving Supplies. This one is Orange Scent, soy wax, coconut oil, shea butter, water, essential oils. Now, I'm not going to go into the whole thing. I'm pretty sure everyone else is doing it on YouTube with regards to Matty and his family, but mate, it's one big community. I've really enjoyed my time in this community, and I've met a lot of new and different people, and people that I would call friends, you know, in terms of how far away you are. Technology manages to bring people together, and that allows us to share our experience, good and bad. So I am thinking of you, mate. It can't be easy, and I haven't went through really anything like that in my life so far, so it will come and I will have to go through it, and I know the community will be there for me as well if required and that sort of thing, you know. So with that being said, let's get stuck into the shave. So the soap I've just showed you is Matty Lindholm Shaving Soap. We do have a little Swedish flag on here as well. Now Marion didn't send me a spare label. Jesus Marion, how hard is it, mate? Send me a label for my top. I'm only joking, mate, don't worry about it. But I just keep that little wrapper there. Now this is V25. I'm assuming version 25, the 25th iteration of this soap base. I do not know, but I'm just guessing that's what it is. Now the brush for today in my rotation comes out and just so happens to be my Envy Shave abalone brush. Now if you are from New Zealand, where I think that's where it sort of originated from, away the main area of getting abalone, they call it power. And the shells, I wasn't aware, this is actually the shell that's in here that gets polished up, and they're all different. They all come up to this beautiful sort of pearlescent colours, and whites and creams and blues and greens and blacks, but beautiful. And I actually got to eat it on New Year's Eve, like just gone. I got to eat some abalone for the first time, and it's been on my bucket list of foods, and I really enjoyed it. It's quite chewy. It was sliced thin and fried or grilled, but it was really, really nice. Anyway, let's get into the shave. I'm going to dip this in my lukewarm water. We don't have any cold water at the moment. I was going to get a bucket of ice, but you know me, can't be asked. My camera's still not great because I've got all white background. You can autofocus this or whatever you call it. You know, can't think of it. Nope, not coming to me. But I can get it to stay the same. Exposure, auto exposure. I can pick the exposure so it stays the same, but I don't know how to do it. And to be honest with you, it's a shaving video. If 70% of it looks okay, and the volume and the sound's not too bad, then I'm pretty happy with it, really. At the end of the day, it's a quality camera in terms of what you get with regards to this sort of stuff. So here we go, straight into the soap. I did soak the soap. It is rather soft, so probably doesn't need soaking. Right, I think that'll be absolutely loads. There's not even much soap that I can scrape out. A bit of this. Set that to the side and get our lather on. The Matty Lindholm has been around for quite a while in the shaving community now. In fact, the Swedish wet shaving community is quite big, and the artisan shaving soaps, including Matty, are excellent. With Laugar, Swedish Witch. That's terrible, I can't remember the other brand. What's it called? I do have 3, very kindly sent over from Johan Granault from Shave and Butcher. Grodlika, I knew it would come to me. All excellent shaving soaps. Now this one's just pure orange. It smells like you've cracked an orange open and away you go. Very, very nice, refreshing summer scent. Very simple soap, 5 ingredients. And as you'll see in a minute, it'll have its up a treat. The knot that's in this brush is actually that black wolf knot from Peter Wolf over at Wolf Whiskers. Nathan Clark over at Envy Shave was able to, for whatever reason, source his knots from Peter, and really, you can't blame him. I've used a lot of synthetic knots, and I absolutely love these black wolf knots, they're so soft. So as you can see, it takes a lot of water. Just going to wipe my handle off here. And it works very well. You don't need 372 ingredients in a shaving soap. I mean, do a lot of those ingredients help with certain things? They probably do. But in all honesty, you don't need all that stuff to make a great product. I mean, this needs a bit more water. I'm going to paint some in now. So I'm just going to dip the whole brush in the water. And again, you can probably see that shine there. Look at that. I'm just going to leave that to the side now. No, I'm not. Because it'll make a mess. So he makes a fantastic lathering soap. It's slick, it's protective, it's cushiony, it does all you want. It doesn't taste very nice. I can smell the orange, although when you do lather it up it does water down a lot. It goes from like a 4 out of the tub to like a 1 or a 2. But it's the performance as well that makes a difference. Excuse me, razor blade for today is a WILLYS blade. Now these were sent to me from Pearl Shaving along with the Pearl Shaving adjustable razor, which turned out to be, it had flaws. They have fixed that, apparently the new ones are on the way out, and hopefully it's a better performing razor and doesn't have the same issues it had as before with blade gap. But these double wrap blades, I can't remember if it actually says on here where they're made. I think it says on the packet. I think they're made in India. But they're excellent blades. They are sharp, they are smooth, they are efficient, they do what you want. This is just plain writing on here. That's what the blade looks like. Come on. WILLYS Premium. Set that to the side. The razor for today is the Homelike TAIGA. So I've got that in setting 1, it will stay on setting 1 for the whole shave. All you do to change the blades in this is you pop the bottom off, like so. Pop the top cap off, like so. Get your blade, pop your blade on. Pop it back onto the top cap, or onto the base plate should I say, like so, and then pop your screw that part on there. And that's you done. That is as simple as that. It's a very simple razor to use. You can strip it to pieces and clean it all out, inside out, the whole lot of it. It's very, very good in that regard. It does have a little little couple of issues, but you'll see them in my previous videos, but I'm still very happy with it. As you can see, this ladder is just sitting there, it has not moved. And here we go with a WILLYS blade. On setting 1, which is a very, very nice, comfortable, mild setting on this razor. This is a no prep shave as always. I don't do any anything on off camera or anything. I find the face lathering process, so that is my pre-shave. This has actually got quite a nice feedback, this razor as well. One of the things I like about this razor is it's very well balanced. This little knob here does balance it out a bit, but the thing I love about it most is there's just no overhang on it. I think that's great. I think pretty much every razor that gets made these days, modern razors, including carve, should be designed to not have any overhang on them. It's just a risk that you don't have to take, you know? People say, oh well, you can't get your blades off and stuff like that, but you can. It's not hard. If you take it off and the blade's stuck to the bottom, it's stuck to the bottom. If it's stuck to the top, it's stuck to the top. It's not difficult to get them out. It's just a personal opinion, but I mean, it's just open that up there. You have just open that up. It's going to need a lot of water. Well, if this isn't a good representation of Matty Lindholm lather, I don't really know what is. It's just lathering up beautifully. It's nice and dense, it's creamy, it's slick. That's exactly what it says on the tin. I do still find with this razor though, it's not the most comfortable to hold for me. I hold it here and I like to choke up on my razors and hold them here. But for whatever reason this dial just, I mean it's very easy to move. I haven't moved it shaving yet, it's not actually, I've not ruined my shave or anything. I made it aggressive when it was on mild. I haven't done that, but that's partly because I hold it there. So I have altered my grip to accommodate this razor, which isn't, it's not a major thing, you know. Sometimes you just got to adapt a little bit to make something work better or work the way it should. And there's loads of residual slickness. I really watered that down there. There was still a little bit of soap, so I had an extra little splash of water. It just works really well. Let's say the scent, there's nothing on the brush really. I can smell it a little bit out the tub. It's not a strong scent, and that's not a bad thing. Sometimes essential oils can cause irritation, so you don't want too much of it. Like I say, it smells nice out the tub. I can still smell it a little bit, and maybe because it's just a uniform scent, it's just pure orange. I'm not getting it all the time. However, saying that, when I use Sterling Satsuma or Orange Chill when I had it, or Ice Pineapple, they are all singular scents, but I can smell them all the time because they're very strong. Right, this should be the third and final pass, if I do it right. It's an excellent razor. As is the WILLYS blades. The WILLYS blades are great, they're really good blades, you know. There's a lot of people out there turning their noses up to these cheaper, less known brands that have just come on the scene, but these are excellent. It's a very close, comfortable, smooth shave. I cannot grumble. Just rinse the sink out. Oh, there we go, got a bit of cold water in the warm water section of the tap. Just sitting there in the pipes overnight. One of my cold waters looked warm. Go figure. Right, let's rinse this brush out. Just take that out of there. Show you this. So that's what's left in the brush. It's pretty nice stuff. I mean, is it the best shaving? How dark that is then. Is it the best shaving soap on the market? No, it's not. But it's not a million miles behind you, Hariana and Evans and things. There are no bad artisans in terms of soap bases now, as far as I'm aware. Everyone seems to be making something that's a good quality product that lathers easy. I mean, this lathers as easy as anything, really. For those out there that want to try soaps and can't afford expensive ones, I think they're like $10 in the States if you want to buy one. I don't know how much they are in Europe if you buy direct from Matty. Or if you get them from Marion the Barbarian, I think they're about $10 or $11. I also had someone ask me recently, a couple of days ago, why I wasn't in the UK Wet Shaving Society Facebook group anymore. And the simple answer to that is Facebook's a horrific thing for taking over your life and taking you away from your families and your friends. It's a very addictive social media platform, so I'm still on there, but I use it mainly for Messenger. If people tag me in things, I'll have a look at them like once a week or once every 2 weeks. I just don't go on Facebook at all anymore. So I'm no longer a member in any wet shaving forums, anything. I'm on the forums, paste and cut in Australia. I think I'm still on Shave Nook as well, and I've possibly got a Badger and Blade or something that I don't use. Anyway, let's. I'll just finish off now with Codex Skin Superfood, which is nearly finished. I have to order another one, I think. It is a product I'll definitely keep in the den or in the bathroom. So many people get antsy when you say den. It's part of the fun. So there we have it. How far are we? 20 minutes, that's about my usual. Matty Lindholm Shaving Supplies Orange Scent Shaving Soap. I have squished it into this little environmentally friendly tub. It is fully recyclable and has been made by recycled plastic as well. So it's a great soap. That's how much soap you get if you squish it into a tub that size. I still can't really smell it now. Since I've taken the lid off, the smell's almost gone. But it's a great performance soap. You've seen the lather it makes, you can't really grumble. The brush was my Envy Shave Abalone brush. Just a beautiful brush, comfortable to hold, superb knot. It's just beautiful. Made by Nathan Clark over in the States. The razor is really starting to grow on me now. I've actually really enjoyed this razor. More so than any other razor offering from Homelike. This is obviously their premium razor, it's most expensive one on the shave thing. Closest to it I would say would be the Start razor, which is to me the closest again to challenging the carve. Along with this is actually very, very smooth on the mild setting, and I get a great result from it. This is actually the same little nick that I got with this razor on setting 3, but on settings 1 and 2 I find this razor is absolutely perfect for me. Anything above that, I have used it on 5. I may even push it out to 12 one day just for a laugh and see what happens, see how much blood, but that'll be for another video. But it's a fantastic razor, it's well built, it still has that industrial feel and look to it, but they have refined their product and their processes to make a much nicer looking razor than what the Start razor was to begin with. And finished off today with Codex Skin Superfood, which for my money and anyone else's money is an excellent post-shave product. It really hydrates, it absorbs quickly, and it's not really scented. It has a bit of a scent to it, but it's all natural. There's no essential oils or anything in there. It's just, it is what it is. It's all the skin food without all the bullshit. It's about as best I could describe it. And with that, I hope you enjoyed it. Matty, I am thinking of you, mate. I hope you get through this, what can only be a horrible time, and come out of it stronger and closer together as a family, and move forward. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.